All right. Let's get going here. It's good to be gathered together here at another Shabbat. Thanks for everybody coming out. It's a wonderful day. So let's just be glad in this day and just be happy to be here at this particular time. So, brother, can you bring out Zephaniah, please, chapter 2, verse 1.
Con, let's go to the book of Zephaniah, chapter 2 and verse 1. And when everybody got it, say con. Chapter 2. Zephaniah 2 and 1.
Con.
Okay, con. This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 2 and verse 1. Gather yourselves together, yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
It says, gather yourself together. I always open up with this particular deal because we are that nation that we are not desired in no aspect of the word here. We are totally hated. We are despised, especially the so-called black men here in the United States of America, where they've been turned around and put the woman over on top of the man. Everything is upside down. We are out of order. Everything's completely together. But we are that nation that is not desired, which are the Israelites. Okay? That second one, please.
Let's go to the book of Isaiah, chapter 41 and verse 21. When everybody got it, say con.
You said 41? Yeah, chapter 41, verse 21. Okay.
Okay, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 41 and verse 21. And it reads, produce your cause, said Yahweh. Bring forth your strong reasons, said the King of Jacob.
Say, produce your cause. And says Yahweh, bring forth your strong reason. And this is what we're doing right now. We are bringing forth not nothing weak, not nothing in between, lukewarm. This is strong reasoning.
Con.
Dealing with these scriptures. Ain't nothing funny. This ain't no comedy show here. This is dead serious, man. But the point is that we're bringing forth strong reasoning. That's the only thing that's going to help us get out of this situation that we're in also. And the third and final one.
Con, let's go to the book of Amos, chapter 3 and verse 7. And when everybody got it, say con. All right, this is the book of Amos, chapter 3 and verse 7, and it reads, surely Yahweh power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants the prophets.
Surely what?
Surely Yahweh power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants the prophets.
Do y'all have any idea who his servants are? Look no further. You're looking at them.
Con.
That's who we are. We are the servants of the Most High. And I say this over and over, and it may sound redundant or whatever, but the Most High ain't getting off his throne, coming down here and dealing with none of us Israelites. We got to get it in our head that he's using his servants. So therefore, I have to, in this deal that we're in, I have to, my life has to be a living sacrifice to the Most High. So what does that basically mean? I have to keep my vessel clean.
That's right.
I can't be full of all this other crazy stuff. I have got to keep this situation good. So, like this particular horn, right? So you take this horn won't blow on its own till you pick it up and actually put light to it. So what I'm basically trying to do here, and even bringing out this message and going out into camp and doing what we're doing, I'm actually trying to do my best and lead by example, bringing out this message and doing these different things here. But that's what we're doing here. So the name of this message today is It's coming out of the book of Revelation, chapter 18 and verse 3. So that's going to be the focal point. And it's come out of her, my people. Come out of her, my people. So does that mean that we're supposed to literally come out of this place, get on a plane and go someplace and get up out of here? No, it don't. No, it don't. We coming out of the philosophies, fake Christianity, and all these different things. But it's a physical part of this aspect also. But I had the brother pull. I don't know if you people are familiar with. In the 60s, they had a group that actually left Chicago, some Israelites. That's where we're from. And they actually left in 69, and they actually went to the land of Israel. They all packed up and went over there, whatever the case it was. And they went to what they said was home. And they went to the land of Israel. Okay? So, I want to read Revelations chapter 18, verse 4, please. 4, King.
Okay, Khan. So we're going to go to the book of Revelations chapter 18 and verse 4. When everybody got it, say Khan. This is the book of Revelations, chapter 18 and verse 4, and it reads, "And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues."
Read 5.
Verse 5, "For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities."
See, what you got here, you got a situation where we're out of place here. The Israelites are actually in another foreign land. We are and we on the bottom. We are in the bottom of the belly of the beast.
Khan.
This is Babylon here. You can call it whatever you want, but this is Babylon, and this is not our home. So the scripture says, "Come out of her." So I pulled up that particular deal, and we tried to get it on the screen. We couldn't get it. So it was actually a group of they call them black Hebrew Israelites that went to the land of Israel in the 60s. The lead guy of that particular deal, he died in 2015. But they thought by them going back to the land of Israel that they would have probably been received with open arms. But newsflash, it didn't happen. And I wanted them to just take a look at that. Can you turn it around for them? It says African Hebrew Israelites that actually left and went to Israel, the land of Israel. And that was in the 60s. So, but there's another article, it's only 2 articles. And that other article was from April or May of last year. Now they're trying to deport them. It's like, hey, and the land that they gave them was a parcel of land which was considered a landfill, a wasteland, and it was in a town called Dowadah. So, this is our home. Black Hebrew Israelites in shock after Israel announces deportation plan. Whoa! You see it? It is. So, in the name of this lesson is what? Come out of her, my people. So, if you look at it, if you following along here, these people went to Jerusalem in 69, and as of last year, they're trying to deport them and get all of those so-called niggas out of there.
Right.
See? So, what is the name of the lesson? Come out of her, my people. So, where are we going to go? Book of Revelations, where are we going to go? Our people have already tried that deal. They tried to go over to the land of Israel, which is their homeland. So we got to wait on the Most High. But he want us, his saints here. He want his people here when the showdown comes. Because there's an ass whooping coming.
That's right.
Bring it out, huh?
There's an ass whooping coming down through here. And if we all were to up and get on planes and try to run out here and take that scripture literally and we all leave up out of here, no, the Most High is going to prove his power. And he's going to use us.
That's right.
He's going to use the elect. Ezra 10 and 11.
Let's go to the book of Ezra, chapter 10 and verse 11. When everybody got it, say Khan. Ezra chapter 10 verse 11.
First or second?
Ezra.
Ezra, okay, gotcha.
Ezra chapter 10 and verse 11. God. This is the book of Ezra, chapter 10 and verse 11, and it reads, which thou hast commanded by thy servants the prophets.
By who?
By thy servants the prophets, saying, the land unto which ye go to possess it is an unclean land, with the filthiness of the people of the lands, with their abominations which have filled it from one end to another with their uncleanness.
Which one did you just read?
Oh, Salakia. That was Salakia. Yeah, that was a point. That was the spirit. That was the spirit.
But it still was pertaining to what we dealing with.
That was 9 and 10. 9 and 11. Yeah, that was on point. God, Salakia.
That's all right. We ain't tripping. It's still pertaining to what we do. Ezra chapter 10, verse 11. So, remember, this has come out of her, my people. So, we already established a foundation, for the most part, that even if you did come out of this deal, where are you going? Where are we going? Who's going to accept us? We are hated throughout the whole earth. We're hated because of that birthright. We're not hated because we African Americans. We're not hated just for no reason.
Right.
We're hated because we are the chosen of the Most High, and these people hate us for it. Moab, Elam, Ammon, especially that rat bastard Esau, Edom. See? So, should we jump on a plane tomorrow and go to Israel? No, they're clearly deporting our people from that land. So it's a deeper meaning to this deal. So, King, bring it out.
Khan. This is the book of Ezra, chapter 10 and verse 11. Now therefore make confession unto Yahweh power of your fathers, and do his pleasure, and separate yourselves from the people of the land.
Say separate yourself from who?
From the people of the land.
This land that we on right here in the context of Revelations 18 and 3, it says come out from her, my people. It says separate yourself from who?
From the people of the land.
There it is right there. So this is what the requirement is for our people. We have got to separate ourselves from these people. We don't.
And from the strange wives.
Who?
From the strange wives.
So while did it say what? Strange who?
Wives.
So like a wife, like a woman, right? So does that mean while we here that we still supposed to pick up a Elam woman? No. Are we supposed to go and deal with a Edomite woman? No. We're still supposed to deal within the confines of the 12 tribes. See? We are in a bad situation here. Read that next one.
Verse 12. Then all the congregation answered and said with a loud voice, as thou hast said, so must we do.
You see that? Okay, so go to 2 Corinthians 6 and 17.
We're going to go to the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 17.
So when you get it, say Khan. See, what we're trying to do is establish something here. It is very important that we do. See, we have to come out of this whole situation. So what does that mean, come out? Come out of the philosophies.
Right.
We have to come out of this stuff that, listen, we are living in a land of lawlessness. There's no law. And most of our people, they love it that way. There's no law. So what is sin? The transgression of the law. See? Sin is a transgression of the law. But in this particular place, because I watch how these people, man, the weekend, man, these people, man, they are living it up, man. If it feel good to these people, they do it. If it feel, they don't listen, man. These people, they are some of the most defiled people that we live amongst. And if we continue to deal with these people, this stuff brings on mental illness, man.
Right.
A lot of us don't know that. They've turned our women into straight savages. Look at some of these YouTube videos, man. That ain't us. We always live by a certain standard. But we got to the point, we didn't want to keep this law no more. We said, hey, you know what, man, they having too much fun over there. I want to go over here and I want to jump off the side of that damn mountain. I want to go and do all this old craziness, insanity. So we didn't want to keep the Most High's laws anymore. So we had to be exiled.
Right.
We had to get up out of that. The Most High said, okay, I tell you what, man, you Negroes don't want to follow my lies. I tell you what, I'm going to turn you over to this rat bastard Esau. And then tell me how that worked out for you later. And I can tell you, it ain't worked out too good for me. It ain't worked out good at all.
Come on.
See? This is a horrible situation. This is not my rest. Go to that scripture.
We at 2 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 17.
Hold it a second. I'm going to get with you. I should have done it the first time.
Salaki.
Chapter 6, verse 17, right?
Come on.
Here we go. When y'all get it, say con. Okay.
This is the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 17, and it reads, wherefore, come out from among them.
Here we go again. What did it say?
Come out from among them.
No. I'm going to go back down. I'm going to go down here on the strip, man. I'm going to get down with these niggas on Fremont Street.
Come out from among them.
I'm going to go down there and get drunk and get stupid down there on Fremont Street tonight.
Come out from among them.
Come out from amongst these people. We got to understand that, man. We are not them people.
That's right.
We got to raise up out of them. We can't come up on them by what? Jumping on the plane, going back where they don't want you because they're deporting us anyway from over there. Read on.
And be ye separate.
There we go again. And what?
And be ye separate.
So that mean that I'm supposed to be at the Christmas party with these people? No, man. Does that mean that I'm supposed to look for these people to accept me? No. No, not at all. I have to live separate. And this is where we have a problem with most of our people, because they look to be accepted by these people. Because look, we do have to go to work, right? Let's get it. We have to go to work. We need money. We got to pay rent. We need gas is $4 and some change, right? So listen, we know we need money. We know we need certain things to get by in this society. So we got to go to work. The Bible said if a man don't work, he ought not what? Eat. So, but we have to be able to deal with this thing here and walk a fine line and understand what he's saying. So, and this is a brother I work with, and I've been telling him, I gotta come to work, I gotta go and I gotta eat, I gotta buy gas, but other than that, I'm not giving you a dime. I didn't come out from them, but now the basic essentials I gotta deal with in this society. Or I'll be homeless. And what these people think about putting you out on the street is nothing. But we got to take it serious what the Most High say, because listen, this book is the only way for the Israelites to make it.
That's right.
This book is, dealing with this book is living waters for a thirsty dweller, man, in the desert. But he tells us over and over again, in the book of 2 Corinthians 6:17, wherefore come out from among them Be ye separate, says who? Yahweh, and touch not the unclean thing. And if you do that, he said, I will receive you.
That's right.
What does that unclean thing mean? What did he say? Touch not an unclean thing. So, but that falls under the banner of quite a few things. That can be filthy food. If you go get you a big filthy pork chop sandwich, right? Go get you some, what I thought, man, eating crab legs was that was a sign of doing something.
Right.
That is a bottom feeder. That thing, them crabs, lobsters, and all them different things are designed to be for the sanitation department of the seas. But these people have came up with a crazy idea and made it a delicacy. Same thing with pork, pigs. It was a time when in slavery, which we should all know about, because we still in a form of slavery, just ain't like it was.
Right.
If you don't understand, if you think you're free, you done lost your mind.
Right.
But they used to take the chitlins and throw that mess in the garbage. That unclean thing. Right. And our people would go out to the garbage and get it. And cook it and eat it. This unclean thing. And then once they found out that we liked it and loved it, what did they do?
Raise the price.
Raise the price upon it. Well, I tell you, boy, they get us coming and going. See? So this unclean thing, we can't touch these things. But this doesn't go for every nation. Who was the law given to?
Israelites.
Only. This law was only given to the Israelites. It wasn't given to Edom. It wasn't given to Elam.
That's right.
It wasn't given to Ammon. It wasn't given to Moab. It was only given to us. But we have got to understand this. Come back to the Most High. We're in a terrible situation. So what do we have to do? Come back to the Most High. Then he'll have mercy on us. See,
I got a precept too.
Bring it out, huh?
Salakia. Let's go to Isaiah 52 and verse 11. You know, because what the elder's saying is very true, man. This ain't no new thing that the Heavenly Father been telling us to do, to come out from among the people whose land we are in. You know what I'm saying? Coming out means to be separate. Don't participate in their customs. Don't participate in their wickedness. You can still be amongst them as far as going to work, like the elder said, because we do got to coexist with these people. You know what I'm saying? But we don't have to do what they do. Right? So let's go to Isaiah 52 and verse 11. Everybody got to say con. Right? And it reads, depart ye, go ye out from thence. Touch no unclean thing. Go ye out of the midst of her. Be ye clean, that bear the vessel of Yahweh. Verse 12. For ye shall not go out with haste, nor by flight.
See that?
And that's what those people did. They went out by flight.
Hastily.
They hastily left out quick to go to Israel. Now they ass getting deported.
They in trouble.
Cause he didn't mean it like that.
Right.
He didn't mean catch a flight and then leave Babylon. Right. Them curses still gonna follow your ass no matter where you go. Right. You don't care what part of the world you go to. Them curses on your ass.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? And it reads, for Yahweh will go before you, and the power of Israel will be your reward. So we got to come out from amongst these people. We can't do it in haste or by flight. No, that's not what it's saying. Right. You know, you got.
So what does haste mean? You in a hurry. It's something you hadn't really thought about. You was in a quick to go do something, and then you realize, damn, I done messed up. What did I do? I done messed up. But too late. They're there, and then they realize that they don't want them. As far as I know, they have been deporting our people from Dowadah, which is Israel, the land of. But see, what our people don't realize, Israel is a people before a land.
That's right. That's right.
See, that's where it gets twisted, because a lot of people think that those people over in the land of Israel are the people. And want to fight you, man. They swear up and down that people are our people. But me knowing how because I deal with them, I talk with them, whatever, I said, well, see, that was only, if they were. That's only one tribe.
Right.
Where's the other 11?
Right.
They don't want to say that these Negroes over here are part of that deal. We not God's chosen people. Why are we living in the conditions we live? They don't understand what he just said. The curses of Deuteronomy. See, this isn't that hard to comprehend. It's really kind of easy.
That's facts.
For the most part. But a lot of our people, we go out in camp, man, listen, these Negroes don't want to hear this, man. They ain't trying to hear this. We live in this place here, man. I done been all over the United States for the most part, man. This is one of the most defiled joints I've seen. I was making a delivery about, I've been driving a truck for a long time, but anyway, I was making a delivery at one time at Walgreens on the strip. And I seen 2 Edomites screwing upside the damn wall.
What?
Physically. I get out and I'm looking at them and they getting down on the side of the wall. And all I see is this. And I said, well, you know, I'm funny about it. I said, well, she sure must not be getting much out of that because he ain't doing nothing over there. But it was the idea that this clown, these people were actually having sex outside.
Right.
These people do anything. But the bad part about it is, I was a part of that at one time. It didn't realize because I didn't realize I had to keep any laws.
Right.
See? So, bottom line, we are trying to fit in and to be accepted by a bunch of people. None of them like us. In this place that we're in, I be watching videos where I've seen our sisters go get their nails done and go into these Moab shops and get choked out.
Right.
You go get your nails done and get your ass whooped.
Right.
I seen another video, brother. I think I was talking to you the other day, brother. He's sitting down at a food joint in one of these malls, and he's sitting there eating. And the Edomite cop, he like on his knees. He run up behind the dude and start handcuffing him while he's sitting there eating. I'm like, damn. Come on, man. These people do not want us here. These people have no love for us.
Right.
Bring it out.
None. But then you get a bunch, and you know who really got it bad? These black so-called our sisters, these women.
Right.
Not putting them down or anything, whatever. Because that, if you look into the way back in the Garden of Eden, did that woman eat an apple? No. She bit off into philosophy. The same way she did now, because behind every great white man is what?
Black woman.
A black woman. When it was George Bush, who'd he have?
Condoleezza Rice.
Yeah, that rice dish ass type name woman. Condoleezza Rice, her, yeah. But if you notice, that was his right hand person.
Real talk.
But we got to get with this program here, man. These people had deliberately took, because the Most High said, it's going to be the man, it's going to be Yahweh Shai, the man, the woman, the children. Okay, that rat bastard Esau then took this whole thing and flipped the whole script. So now by that woman being on top, because what he do? And he did it on purpose. He knew what he was doing. And then they turn around and women call us useless. But we got news for him. That rat bastard going to pay.
That's right.
And I just hope that I'm around here long enough to see it. I pray, man, that I can watch this dude here, man, in the book of Thessalonians. It's a righteous thing to see the downfall of my enemy. I've seen this dude, man, do so many things. But he's using our women to do it.
That's right.
That's sad, man. Our women have done totally, because I be listening to them. They be like, oh, I don't need no nigga. I don't need no nigga. I don't need no man. Listen, and during the height of the feminist movement, I don't know if you ladies are familiar, they had a white woman that was with this sister, and they were part of the feminist movement.
Right.
And a lot of people don't even know the white woman, she was an agent.
Yeah, she was.
She was an agent.
Worked for the CIA.
But the thing was, yes, she did. And she took her ass home and dealt with her husband.
Right.
But the daughter Zion, she, I don't need this goddamn nigger. I don't need this one. I don't need this. Oh, really? And then they took this, and now they took the father out of the home. And then now the children, the boys are growing up. They are effeminate. And you know what they created? A feeder system to send these young black boys, they call it little Israelite boys, to prison. It's a school to prison pipeline.
That's right.
This cat here, man, is diabolical. The apologetics and all these people, they started to speak on what? The rapture. So all of these folks here, they done did all this murder and this killing, they did all this stuff. So they think that they're going to throw the OJs on in the background, climbing the stairway to heaven, and they're going to climb their ass up the stairway. No, you're going to pay for this, what you done did. See, they're trying to find a way to get out of paying for their crimes.
Real talk.
But you're going to pay for this. See? So all this is dealing with who? What the topic? Come out of her, my people. See? It's that simple. But I know it may seem hard. It can be a hard task for a lot of us. Especially the Toms and the Coons. And the women that love, because you got a lot of our people that absolutely love them people. And my mama one of them. See? It's a sad situation and a sad day. But their time is almost up. This kingdom is it. Man, the chariots are flying. These people are in trouble. And then that woman, and a lot of our people got a lot of pride on them, man. Our sisters, there's pride on these sisters, man. What are they going to do when they pick up that phone and call 911 and they don't show up? Because that's coming. Because you got a lot of them, they figure, oh, I'm going to talk flippy to this nigga. This nigga ain't nobody. I can say anything I want to say, whatever to this guy. And then, so does he react? Pick up the phone. They calling them people. And they coming. All you got to do is, oh, I got a crazy black man on next, and you got 5, 6 cars coming. And they coming and they can kill you. Because I've seen that happen.
Right.
See? So, it's sad and it's a bad situation. But we're living this thing. And it's not cool. All right, what's that next script?
Gotta call it.
Luke 6:22.
We're gonna go to the book of Luke, chapter 6 and verse 22. When everybody got it, say con.
See, remember, everybody got their way of teaching. Everybody got their way of dealing with this situation here. I got my own way. This is how, see, I've been baptized with this thing from fire, man. See, everybody got their own way of dealing with this thing. And I may come off a certain way or whatever it is, but one thing I can say, I'm actually trying to do my best to live this. I'm not just up here giving you a bunch of lip service. Whether they like, love me, hate me, whatever, I still try to live this thing on an everyday basis. I try to make these scriptures come alive in my life because that's my only help. I'm not getting no help from nobody. But at least I got a wife that understands. Thank God for this. I listen to some of these brothers, they got to go home and argue with their women all the time. On top of this, that's shortening your days. You got to go home and argue and stress out with your woman on top of this. See, a lot of our women don't take time to say, damn, man, this brother catching hell out here. It's terrible for them. Let me make life a little easier. Oh, no, they thinking all about themselves. I hell with that nigga. I want this. I don't give a damn what he going through. Not good. Bring that out. What is that? Luke what?
Luke 6 and 22.
What is that, 16?
6 and 22.
My bad. I'm the one told you, man. My bad. My bad, man. I'm ahead of myself. Yeah, bring that out.
Okay, this is the book of Luke.
Yeah.
Chapter 6 and verse 22. And it reads, blessed are ye when men shall hate you.
So?
And when they shall separate you from their company. And shall reproach you and cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake.
That's a horrible situation. Now that's written in red, so that's your H.O.I. See, so it says, blessed are you. See, here's the thing. It says, blessed are ye when men shall hate you and when they shall separate you from their company. What does that mean? When they hate you and separate you from their company. They don't want you around them. And not only they don't want you around you, they don't want to be around you, they're going to talk about you.
Right.
And they're going to go tell everybody else. I've always said, I'd be around, I'm in a room with a lot of people, whatever, and I know how to clear the room out. Start talking about these scriptures, you're going to clear the room out.
Quick.
They're getting away from you. These niggas don't want to hear this.
Hey, that's real talk.
I'm telling you,
That's
man.
real talk.
Or when I was younger, I take a whole bunch of, I take a big old fart, boy. I know how to clear it, you know. But I said, man, listen, start talking about these scriptures, man. They gonna clear out, man. They gonna put some real estate in between you and them, and you ain't got to worry about them no more, because they not coming back around, and they gonna tell everybody else about you, and they gonna be like, hey, man, that nigga, that crazy. So you mean to tell me because I'm trying to do the right thing, follow scripture, I'm going crazy? It's not happening.
All right.
See? Read that one more time out.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 6 and verse 22.
Bring it out.
Blessed are ye when men shall hate you.
Okay.
And when they shall separate you from their company.
So when they start having parties and they start doing all this planning, are you going to be involved in it? Hell no. You're going to hear about it a couple days later.
For sure.
You ain't gonna hear about it when it happened. They like, I don't want that nigga around here. That nigga gonna start talking about them scriptures. Them niggas ain't talking about what want that nigga around here for? Right? Yeah. And shall what?
And shall reproach you and cast out your name as evil.
What? As who?
As evil.
Oh man, ain't that bad? And then they're gonna call you evil on top of it. It's sad, but this is what we have to do. So go to 23.
For the Son of Man's sake, verse 23, rejoice ye in that day, and leap for joy.
So that means I'm supposed to be happy because I'm on the right track. I'm doing the right thing according to the scriptures. See? Go ahead.
For behold, your reward is great in heaven.
Which is rulership.
For in the like manner did their fathers unto the prophets.
See? So this happened even, this has been going on. It ain't nothing new. It might be new to us, but this is something that has been going on for a long time.
That's right.
Put me Amos 3:3.
We're going to go to the book of Amos.
Right.
Chapter 3 and verse 3.
I don't have that many more precepts. I just wanted to try to touch to the important parts and get to the meat of this deal here. This is a precept that we hear all the time. It's a common script.
When everybody got it, say con. This is the book of Amos, chapter 3 and verse 3.
Yeah, bring it out.
Can two walk together except they be agreed?
So in this process of me being cast out, my name is evil, I'm not in the world, I'm not dealing with these people, that means that when I get home, at least I got a wife at home that agree with me. See? So, but if she didn't agree, it'd be hell around there. See? We got to look at it for what it is. So I'm grateful to the Most High. Honey, listen, I love you to death. You hear me?
You to death.
I wouldn't care what nobody say. I've been with you 30-something years, and I know you can't stand my ass most of the time, but I understand. Listen, and I know you can't, but sometimes I can't stand myself. But at least I have peace with you. But it took a long time. But at least I can say that you've been in my corner. You don't think I'm crazy anymore. Well, you may think I'm still this nigga crazy, but at least we're walking together. That means a lot, man. Mess around and you got to go through this. You got to go to the job. You got to deal with these rat bastards ain't got no education. These people sitting up here because they white, they didn't got this position. Then you go over here and this. Then you got to go home. And then you got to argue with this nigga. God damn, man, what am I going to do? It make you want to scream.
Fact.
See? We got to be real, man. We got to come out of this thing. But it's good that at least I got a woman to go with me. Let me tell you something. You've been cooking good for me. No, man. Listen, I know it's, and I'm not trying to be funny. But honey, you've been cooking for me. You've been taking good care of me. You make my wife. Let me just add this because it's still dealing within the constraints of what we're talking about. I had a friend of mine since I was in first grade. His name was Russell. I thought it was my friend, whatever it was. Now that's a long time ago, me, because I'm up there in age. But my wife told me, she said, Dave, that nigga right there don't even like you. What the fuck are you talking about? And she was right. But I wasn't, at first I didn't want to believe her. But I said, you know what, let me sit back and watch this guy. Because she wouldn't have told me that if she didn't mean it.
The evil eye.
Yeah, that's what it was. And she told me she caught him staring at me with hatred, like in the movie Django. You remember when Steven was sitting there looking at that brother on that nag? And He had that evil eye. See, but this brother who I thought was my friend, that's where we go wrong. See, me and that brother, we couldn't, and see, even in the constraints of a relationship, friendship with a friend, we still got to be able to agree.
Right.
I got to be able to agree with you, in order for us to carry this thing out, right?
That's right.
But even in another sense, to be a friend, we still got to have something in common. Where if we thieves, we gonna steal together. If we whoremongers, we gonna chase whores together. If we stealing, whatever the case is, you got to still be on one accord. But when my wife told me about the brother not liking me at all, and then it hurt me to my core, but she told me the truth. It was a hard pill to swallow. So I thank you, period. But we are in a situation here, us, men, us. Man, this ain't easy here.
That's right.
And let me tell you something, man. I don't just hate anybody. I hate the evil and the wickedness. I don't like unjust men. I don't like to see where they can shoot you down and then go home and then have dinner with their wife.
Oh.
No investigation, but you know what done caught them up? And then we go to the next one. You know what done caught these people up more than anything else and all this killing because they blessing is a sword. And they're the Most High left-hand side. He the one got them carrying out this mess. You better understand that.
All right.
See? That's the Most High's left-hand side power. That's the sword. But they will kill you and they will get away with it. What is it that done caught these people up that's causing all these problems for these people right now? That video camera on that phone. That's what got them. See? Thank God if the Most High did it. Because he knew it was their time. See, he only had his face turned away from us for so long. He didn't stop loving his children. But he said, I'm going to teach you niggas a lesson. See? He taught us. See, I can equate Genesis chapter 15, 13, a 400-year period. I've heard some brothers say that's not what it means. Because I think we stayed in Egypt, 432 years. See? But here, I equate that to us. So if 1619 to 2019, well, you got the record Roman calendar, whatever. But if you were to use just in regular years, 1619 to 2019 is 400. Me personally, I subscribe to it. Ever since then, them white folks catching hell because the Most High is slowly turning his face back to his children and turning away from that rat bastard because it was prophesied for him to do it. Most High, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all that my ancestors did. I know we all come back after every third generation, whatever. Listen, I am sorry for what had done happen deeply to the Most High. And I'm waiting for him to deliver us from this captivity. It's debilitating, man.
That's right.
This is ugly, man. Anybody don't understand that, that's on them. They got a problem. All right, put me up. Deuteronomy 28 and 50. This is a very good precept here.
We're going to go to the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 50. When everybody got it, say, come.
I ain't going to be fellas. But I'm going to get my point across on this one. This coming out, man.
Bring it out.
Coming out, man. Deuteronomy 28, verse 50. See? So while we here in this captivity, while we here in this situation we're in, where say come out from amongst them, pull that script out, please. King.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 50.
Yeah.
A nation of fierce countenance.
Of who?
Of fierce countenance.
No, this nation want to sit down and play spades with your ass.
A nation of fierce countenance.
No, they want to sit around and play tiddlywinks with you.
A nation of fierce countenance.
That what?
Which shall not regard the person of old, nor show favor to the young.
So I was watching a movie a while back, and it was an old black and white movie, and it was a little Edomite little boy, had been about 8, 9 years old, and he called this old guy, looked like in his 80s, looked like us or Jake. He said, "Hey, come here, boy. This is the..." Read that again. Read that again.
A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of old, nor show favor to the young.
Wow, did you read that? So in that particular movie, they had a young boy that would call an 80-something-year-old man a boy. This is that nation of fierce countenance. These people are killers. They are hunters. These people, not only they just hunt animals, their biggest prize is to hunt who?
Souls.
Us.
Yeah.
They have fun. They take delight in killing us. They got, in the South, you go down there, they got pictures of, they got in jars, they got our men, penis and nuts, scrotum sack, all that in jars.
Yep.
This is that nation of fierce countenance that these people tend to love so much. Why do you love these people so much? A lot of us don't know our history. But what do they want to hide now? They're in schools, they don't want to teach they're having a problem with teaching the truth about, they don't want their children to feel guilty about their, what they've done.
Shameful history.
What do they call that again? What is it called?
Just one.
What is that called?
What are we talking about?
The Republicans don't want this to be taught about slavery in the schools for their children. What is that? What's the name of that? They don't want their children to be taught about slavery and the things that they've done. They shamed of their history.
They call it.
It is a term for it.
Yeah, but anyway, it'll come to me later. But this particular nation, this fierce nation.
Embarrassment.
Yeah, it's embarrassment. It's worse than that. See?
That's a certain name.
Go to 48. Read that one. Okay.
Jumping up to verse 48.
Okay.
And there was a time, a few times, they arrested, the Edomites arrested like a 5-year-old, 7-year-old little girl. They don't care how old or young you are.
So like it's called critical race theory.
Critical race theory.
That's it. This is where they don't want their little future criminals. Because that's what I call them. Mm-hmm. Because the Bible says that as soon as they are born, they what? They go running, lying. Mm-hmm. So
little school shooters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
See? So no, man, look. This is what we have to deal with. And it's sad. But all the people all in love with these people, read about who these people are that you love so much. They don't love you. They don't love us. Because if they did, they wouldn't be killing us the way they're doing it. Right? So read that one script 48 up.
Verse 48, jumping up to verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
That right now we got to serve who?
Thine enemies.
No, that's your best friend.
Thine enemies.
The one that loved you so much.
Thine enemies.
Read on.
Which Yahweh shall send against thee.
Here's the takeaway here. Which who?
Yahweh shall send against thee.
The Most High sent this. Listen. The Most High Yahweh sent these people against us. So how do we get it? If he the one sent them against us, are we going to vote our way out of this? Hell no. Is anybody going to come that's going to get us out of this situation? No, we have to go back into the book of Deuteronomy chapter 30 and turn back to the Most High. And he's going to be the one that would have compassion on us and will what? Turn this captivity.
That's right.
Read on.
In hunger and in thirst.
When you hungry, who do you got to go to?
Esau.
Huh? When you get thirsty, who you go to?
Esau.
And what else is it?
And in nakedness.
Yeah.
And in the want of all things.
Anything that you want, you gotta go to these people because of Martin Luther King was part of that problem. He integrated us into a burning house. Once we went in and went in with this, all of the businesses disappeared. All of this stuff that we would have had, all that's gone. We serving on the bottom. See? Think about it. He was the one. Listen, if we had to stay separate from them like in the Black Wall Street.
Right.
Tulsa. We had our own everything. So we showed that we didn't need them people. But what did they do? They went in there and they burned it down and they stole all of the land parcel, all off. And what? Now we ain't got nothing.
Salaki, Elder. I was speaking to my Uncle Paul the other day, and we was talking about Dr. Martin Luther King and how he integrated us into a burning house. Yeah. And my uncle said back in the 60s and 70s in Cairo, Georgia, where I'm from, he said black people, so-called black people, they used to have their own stuff. Their own school, their own juke joints. He said it was about 12 or 13 juke joints in the town. But he said as soon as they integrated, the white man closed all their little party spots and they only had one party spot.
See?
You know what I'm saying? He said it was better when everybody was separated.
Right. See, in Chicago also, it's a lot of killing that's going on. Today is Saturday. What I do is I always check, from Friday till Monday morning, I always check in either print or online, see how many people that got killed in Chicago over the weekend. It's 30, 40 people about people get killed over the weekend in Chicago, even in the wintertime. See, our people are getting killed. So same thing he mentioned on the juke joint business. They had in Chicago, because that's a lucrative business, the funeral business. Because you got to buy a casket for this. You got to, that's big business.
Big business.
So what did these people do before we left Chicago? They said, hey, wait a minute, man. You had leaks over there. You got all these big old outfits that our people would go to bury us. They tried to get them run out of business through gangsterism. They get laws passed. They was like, hey, this nigga got this big old business over here. He making all this money burying these niggas. You know what they say? I didn't vote for that. See? So what do? They start changing laws. See? And they want to get in on this lucrative. Because see, listen, when you deal with that nation, that top nation that hate our people more than anything else, which is Edom, his God is what? Gold, oil, and drugs.
That's right.
Don't get it twisted. Gold, oil, and drugs, that's God. For them. They do not believe in this Bible. They do not. That is the man of perdition. That is the man of sin. But now he's being exposed for who he is. And I'm so glad to see it. Because all my life I've been like, man, I've been eating a shovel full of horse shit all my life.
Right.
And it's ridiculous. We went to Chicago, and this is my last precept after this. We went out to, in Indiana, we went over to her sister's boyfriend's house, and he had this big old nice house. This white guy lived next door, and he had this big old yard. He had all these cars. He had the four-wheeler, the off-track deals. He had all this. I asked Ray, I said, Ray, what kind of job this dude got? Forklift operator. You got to goddamn be kidding me. Goddamn forklift operator. How the fuck did he get all this right here being the forklift operator? They gonna pay $11-12 now.
Right.
Big old motorhome sitting out there. I'm like, how the hell? And why wasn't more? How does dude get all of it? What they do is when they get amongst each other, they give the things to each other. Yes, they give to each other. But we don't have it to give that way.
Right.
I had a cousin that won the lottery. He won $2 million. He just died a couple of years ago. He didn't have a dime. They had to pass the hat to bury the nigga.
Damn.
I kid you not. It's an atrocity, man. This is another Negro tragedy. Because we going up against that nation of fierce countenance.
But it's true, they don't believe in that Bible.
No.
Joel Osteen ripped the Bible because he was mad at the scriptures back in 2020.
I know.
He ripped the whole Bible up. And we still fall.
Yeah. Oh, he dived into the crowd too. He had some pornography in that one. And it was in his Bible. He had some pornography in it. This is what they think of this, man.
A wall full of money?
Yeah, a whole wall full of money. Listen, man. Listen. The only way us as a people going to get out of this mess here, man, and I believe this Bible. That's the only thing I got. I believe. I've been reading this Bible. I believe what the Most High say. I come back to him. He going to turn my captivity and have compassion on me.
That's right.
Listen. But just to see these rat bastards get their just due, if I can live long enough just to see some of them get their just due. I'm tired of looking over here, man, they killing everybody. Not guilty.
Right.
All the evidence showed that this dude guilty. They find themselves not guilty. It's a precept for that. But this is what I'm saying. When he says, come out of her, my people, this is what we have to do. And the bad thing is we got little children. And our children have to grow up. And I'd be so sad at times because I look at my little grandkids and I look at her and I said, man, God, don't let these children have to go through what I didn't have to deal with. I'd rather the world come to an end, man, than this. For them babies to have to just be discriminated against to get fucked over for no reason, man.
Right.
You know, it's a sad thing, man. But the only hope we got is in this Bible. That's it. Ain't nothing gonna fall out the sky and help in nothing. We done, man. It's sad.
Salakia, that's Zachariah 11:5.
Yeah, that's it. Pull that up.
Zachariah 11:5.
And then I got one more, and that's it.
I can just read it.
Come on, bring it out.
It's the book of Zechariah chapter 11 verse 5. And it reads, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich.
Say what?
Blessed be the Lord, for I am rich.
See?
And their own shepherds pity them not.
So these preachers and them, you think they give a damn about you? Read that from the top. Just that one. Listen to this, yeah. Read it one more
The
time.
book of Zechariah chapter 11 verse 5, it says, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
See?
And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord.
So these, oh God, these niggas, I done got rich. Oh my God, I'm rich. I didn't sold these. Go ahead.
Come. And their own shepherds pity them not.
So you think Al Sharpton, man, pity you?
Right.
You think Jesse Jackson pity you? Those boule, they don't give a damn about us. They're helping these people carry out their agenda. They're black boule. Right. See? It is sad. They kill us and they find themselves not guilty. The only way that they're starting to send a few of them to jail is because they've been caught on camera. Mm-hmm. But the bad thing is, what about all those brothers that before these cameras came out, and all our people get killed and stomped out and beat to death, choked out and all this. And they go and they say, oh, and then what do? The first thing they do, they go into the brother's record and find, oh, well, he had a criminal conviction. Right. Oh, he had this. What about that officer that killed him? See? No justice.
What about that officer that took the brothers to go killing people?
Yeah, the other day he was limited to
jail. He didn't go to jail.
Yeah, they let him go.
Yeah.
See, the scriptures is clearly telling us. So what's so hard about us realizing that we are the people of the book is for us. But before you read that script, and that's the last one, when it says, come out of her, my people, but if you're half-stepping and you horsing around and you're playing, thinking that the Most High is playing with you, you are out your mind. The Most High is not playing. But in the midst of dibbling and dabbling, not coming out this system, still thinking that these people, because we work with a guy, what did he tell us? He told me, he said, man, these white folks love me. He told me that a couple months ago. He said, man, they love me. He told me point blank, he said, man, these people love me. I said, they love you. He said, then he said, oh, I got a special license and I'm doing it. Well, see, what he meant was he was a snitch. Right. That's what he meant. He was a snitch. And that's what he was, right? So, bottom line, but he was under the impression that his snitching and his whatever he was doing was going to keep him a job.
It did.
But it didn't. But I told him. I said, hey, man.
That's a people.
And then when I found out that they had already had coffee on, they're going to get rid of it, I told him, I said, man, they'll be talking about they're going to get rid of you. What did he do? He laughed in my face. No, he laughed at me. So, yeah, he laughed, but he ain't laughing now. He ain't laughing now. Read that one script and we'll wrap it up. Now, this is an important script. Last one.
Going to the book of Jeremiah, chapter 18 and verse 11. When everybody got it, say Khan.
Jeremiah 18?
Yeah.
Yeah, he thought he was a good
He thought he was a good one.
A good house.
I told him they was coming to get him. He laughed. I said, all right, that corner we're going to catch up with your ass, man. And he caught him. Now you know what they say back home.
1811.
You know what they say back home? Same thing, make you laugh, make you cry.
That's right.
He was crying, boy. That man lamenting around there, boy. He was old God and all over the place when they took that $30 an hour paying job from him.
They love me.
Ooh, yeah. He told me out his mouth. He said, man, they love you. People love you. What you talking about?
Let them go.
He already eating bird feathers now.
Yeah, man. He had a plate full of chicken the other day. Now he eating feathers. Okay, read that. Did everybody
got it? Say Khan, Jeremiah 18 and 11.
Khan.
And it reads, now therefore, go to, speak to the men of Judah.
Like we doing now.
And to the inhabitants of Jerusalem.
See that?
Saying, thus said Yahweh.
Thus says David Harris.
Thus said Yahweh.
Thus say Eric.
Thus said Yahweh.
Go ahead.
Behold, I frame evil against you.
He said what?
I frame evil against you. and devise a device against you.
He devised a device? Go ahead.
Against you. That goes into mental perception.
Yes, go ahead.
Return ye now every one from his evil way.
Bring it up.
And make your ways and your doings good.
See? That's all.
Come.
But he says, he clearly tells you right there, man. I will frame evil. What does that mean when he said, I will frame evil against you? You take a picture and you put it on that wall, go to jail, they take a snapshot of you and they put that damn thing on TV. That's a form of framing evil against you. That's just one term. And he says, I will what? Devise a device. So, because that means he coming to get you. That means, so here's a quick example. I can go to the cash station and I'm up here trying to get me some cash out of you. And he been and sent this cat right behind me with that big old Roscoe on him, and he shoot me in the back of my head. That's what he mean. Because if you think he all his love and all that, you're crazy. Pull Exodus 15:3. If you think that he planned, he ain't. So he's telling you what he'll do to you.
Come.
See?
And Salakia, I want to land me back on that a little bit. You know, a lot of us take this life for granted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And be teetering the fence. You know, just because the Lord don't give you that harsh judgment right away.
Right away.
Don't mean that thing is not coming.
Right.
Yeah, like,
it ain't on his way.
You can't keep playing with that fire. You know, the Lord, and the thing about the Lord and him being so gracious too is like, he'll do a little evil toward you. And if you out your rabbit ass mind with that little evil he doing toward you, imagine when you really bring a judgment to you. You know what I'm saying? You will really, you down there kill yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, don't play with the Most High, man. Don't tarry. Don't put it off day to day.
No.
Like, this life is promised. Nobody know when they're going to perish in this life.
That's right.
So,
Right.
be circumspect, man.
Come.
Excellent precept,
Come.
But see, let's just do the best we can, man, as individuals, our sisters and brothers, try to do the best we can, because we in this thing together.
Right.
We're gonna we gonna sink or we gonna swim. These women need us, and we need our women also.
Right.
See, we need our women too, but we don't need our women to side with the enemy to come against us, because it's only a matter of time, man.
It's gonna get real.
When this hit, when it hit, these sisters gonna be looking for a man. I know a lot of these women don't want to hear it. In Isaiah 3:17, they're gonna be looking for men, especially righteous men. So a lot of you women, y'all gonna have to give up. These women coming to replace you. They say, look, you ain't got to buy me no food. You ain't got to buy me no clothes. He said, man, just give me your name.
Right.
Yeah.
See, they get mad all you want. I don't care. They get mad at the Most High. Don't get mad at me. He said, just give me your name, man, because they gonna be in such bad shape.
Right.
It's sad, but it's the truth. The Most High set this up. He pissed at these daughters of Zion too, just like us.
Right.
We better understand this here, man.
That's right.
No respecter of person.
No, man. But hey, this was an excellent class to me. I'm glad y'all sat around and listened.
It's a man of war.
Exodus 15:3. We'll close out with this one.
Oh yeah.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 15 and verse 3. Yahweh is a man of war.
No, sitting around playing cards with you all day.
Yahweh is a man of war.
No, sitting around playing a game of tiddlywinks with you.
Yahweh is a man of war.
That's right. So what is that? What comes with war? Is it sitting around playing spades all day?
Right.
No. Huh? No. What else comes with war?
Fire.
Killing.
Right.
Right? He killing people.
Right.
Casualties.
Right.
We better get it in our spirit, man. We better get it in our spirit. We better get this. I'm talking about us men too.
Right.
We ain't get no pass.
Right.
We got to get it right. We got to lead our women in righteousness.
Right.
And I tell you another thing. We can't be tyrants at home. See, what that old saying is, what do they call them? Dictators.
Right.
I thought I was a dictator at one time. But I realized, see, dictators, they ass live alone in the end.
Right.
Because a woman get away from your ass. You get them there, get to acting a fool long enough, she gonna find some real estate to get in between you.
Right.
But dictators live alone. Right. So it's all about cohesiveness. We got to bring this thing together, and we have to respect one another and deal with each other the best we can, knowing who this common enemy is. Come out of that being a savage mindset.
Right.
Come back to the Most High. He the one put us in this.
To the marriage.
Come back to this marriage. And it's working.